Hey, folks, time for 30 and 5 here on 560WIND.com, and here they go. Iowa getting ready to take off. Newt Gingrich, Mitt Romney trading barbs, trading negativity. Newt said he wouldn't get negative. He's gotten negative because Mitt Romney spent about $6-7 million just pounding Newt Gingrich, whether it's the health care mandate or the wives or whatever. You know, Mitt Romney today, and if you remember this famous episode, which you probably don't if you're watching this, because if you're under 30, you wouldn't, but check out Lucille Ball when they're having the chocolate candy assembly line with an Ethel Mertz, if you will. Mitt Romney compared Newt Gingrich's campaign to the chocolate assembly line when they're supposed to be packaging candy. Anyway, Gary Johnson didn't get the memo. He's a Republican who is a former governor of New Mexico who got less than half a vote, I guess, in some primaries. He's saying he's going to go libertarian now. And you know what libertarians do? They end up being independent candidates. And he's going to probably be an independent candidate where they are like bees. They sting, but then they go off to die. So you'll never hear him again. In the meantime, Ron Paul just surging right now, and you're not hearing anything out of him. You're hearing Mitt Romney and Gingrich go at it. Should be an interesting Iowa caucus. Look out for Santorum to be out of it if he doesn't show great gains. He worked that state, all 99 counties. Bachmann, look for her to jump out. For these people to stick around, if they don't at least have a good showing in Iowa at top 3, it just means they're out for themselves and they're trying to splinter the party. 64 officers, police officers, were killed in traffic accidents this year around the country. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? They leave, and you know what? You don't want your husband or your wife or your loved ones or anybody, whoever it is, to be killed on the job. You think it's going to be a bullet. Until this year, we're in the first time in 14 years, there were more police officers killed in the line of duty with handguns and other things than in traffic accidents. It's time for everybody to check themselves at the door and have a little respect for authority. And we saw that little mall mess there for gym shoes. I thought everybody was poor. You got people waiting in line. You hear rappers are going to be at the mall, and those are the people you look up at, and then you start trouble in the mall. You know what? Fools. All of you. You're a bunch of fools. You look like morons. You're a discredit to your families. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont. You can't miss it. Tonight I'm on Fox, where it's funny because I did an I'm Just Saying yesterday when I wasn't on Fox. I thought when I was on Fox, I was on with Rob Dibble last night. I thought I was off the rest of the week. He goes, "Oh, you're working this week." So I go, "Who told you?" She says, "Corey. Corey told me that you didn't think you were working because we didn't I'm Just Saying." So I ended up working last night, and it was a hell of a show. 9 to midnight tonight, Central Time, folks. Check it out on XM 169 or Fox Sports Radio for you folks in Chicago.com or the 400 affiliates around the country. Ben Nelson, Democrat from Nebraska, who was the 60th vote for Obama's health care plan and stuff like that, and for all the other stuff that he did, even though 3/4 of the Nebraskan people did not want health care, he was the 60th vote, cut himself a sweet deal. Now he's retiring. Let me just say this. You're a scumbag for going against the people that got you in. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? They got you in. You went against their wishes. You were supposed to work for them. You took the money. You took all the programs. You got what they call the Nebraska Initiative. And guess what? You turned your back on your own people with your with your toupee. Hope you're proud of yourself, my friend. Also, they're thinking of a parade for the Iraq War veterans. Okay, should there be a parade for the Iraq War veterans? And I can see people's point. I've heard people say, well, they didn't have one for Vietnam War veterans. They treated them like crap. Here's the difference. They treated them like crap all the way through. You never saw, hey, I'm so-and-so from Vietnam, and I want to say hi to all the folks back home and all my... You never had that. They were hated. These folks here have been treated unbelievably great for doing what they do. Do you want a parade for not doing it, for basically cutting out on people? I don't know, but it would be a nice gesture, and it would be some sort of closure, even though now Iran is blocking the strait. They're going to block the strait since everything left. And by the way, Iraq's going to be back in enemy's hands soon. Also, the fact that President Obama could be reelected. Isn't that wonderful? That should be interesting in the next year or two. We're going to put sanctions on Iran. In the meantime, they're going to cut off the strait, so now we can't get our fuel. Good job. Also, Notre Dame plays today. Notre Dame College Prep plays today at Wheeling. We won our first game yesterday. I don't even know who we're playing. Just check your local listings, folks. We're playing at 3:45. And the Chicago Bulls and, the Los Angeles Lakers win last night. The Bulls, who knows when they're going to play again. I think they're playing every day for the next 3 months. And by the way, there is an all-star game. There is an all-star game in Orlando. You're kidding. Why can't those 4 games be used for you know what? Because Orlando wants Dwight Howard to be the host. You've listened to the 6 Minute in 30 today. Went a little bit over. The weather's going to be nice today here in Chicago. Check your local listings. Here, I'm Mike North, here on 560WIND.com. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare. You got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.